Hello again, everybody. Welcome back to my Splinter Cell Blacklist Charlie 4 East Side Mission Egyptian Embassy, Swiss Embassy. I got my embassies all mixed up. Second part walkthrough for waves, I believe 6 to 10. And like I said in the previous video, the reason why you want to go to 10 is otherwise if you leave at 5 waves, you will not get the gold mastery. Now, what I have also stated in my previous videos is that you shouldn't do this by yourself. For the love of God, please don't do this by yourself, because you'll rip your hair out and you'll kick your dog. No, you won't do that, but my dog's lovable. He's a big fat brown border collie and he's adorable. Anyways, yes, the night vision goggle guys here to obviously not spot me, even though I'm, pretty much in their field of vision, but that's okay. Who needs that? Who needs field of vision when you're in the army or in special forces or what have you? Anyways, I've had a bit of a hiatus since my previous videos, and for that I kind of apologize, but not really, because fuck you, I can make these videos whenever I want. Excuse my language. But, yeah, by now it is the holidays. It is, what is it? December the 15th, 2013 right now. So, yeah, I'm getting ready for Christmas. I've pretty much almost had all my Christmas shopping finished. And, yeah, I'm one of those late bloomers where I don't get my Christmas shopping done for, a couple months in advance like some crazy people do. But yeah, I have good elbows, so I can just hit people around and no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, sorry for the lack of enthusiasm as far as the gameplay is concerned, because all I'm doing is hopping from one side of a window to the other. But honestly, besides this one area, there's really not that much you can do to hide yourself from these guys. And there were tons of different areas where I thought, okay, I'm definitely hidden from all these guys. I'll be able to knock them out easily from here and work my way around the map. No, you'll get juggernauts coming in and fucking your day up. So, all right, so wave 6 complete, easy peasy. No retries for that one. So, yes, although this may look like I'm having a good time, like it's simple, like it's one of the easiest things to do in the world. No, it's not. This is an amalgamation of several different tries, and I like using that little tactic right there to my advantage, which is when they are walking out those doors, it's a little glitch in the game where they won't spot you until after a couple seconds after they've left those doors. And I especially use that for the juggernauts. And I forget if I used that in the last video. It's been so long, but definitely keep that in mind. And like in the last videos, when you are trying to... Oh yeah, look at that. Very well done. Very well done. But when you are trying to not get caught, it's okay if you do get caught knocking someone out, as long as at the bottom middle of the screen it doesn't say combat knockout. See, as it says stealth knockout there. I got 3 right there with that grenade. Pretty good for that grenade. As long as it says stealth knockout, you can try and evade your pursuers. If the semicircle with the arrow goes red, their vision towards you goes red, then you just try and bolt it out of there. Sprint, hop over everything you can, try and block their field of vision from you as much as possible. Make sure you don't run into anyone else, and you should be okay as long as you wait for a few seconds, and then they call off the search, and there's a musical cue that will notify you in saying, okay, yeah, you're free to continue knocking these guys out again. So actually, sometimes another reason why this is so frustrating is that sometimes the that tactic wouldn't work. Sometimes they will just always be aggro towards you, even though you've lost them, a few minutes before. I don't know if that's happened to you guys. I don't know if you guys. I know I do a very rare, style of gameplay, but I'm sure I'm not the only person that does it. I'm sure there are people that can relate to my misgivings with this game. Anyways, also, another thing that I could have done is turned off the lights. I know it doesn't really help for those night vision goggle guys and some guys with flashlights, but it can help. It can help for some of the enemies, Even if in between waves you want to just shoot out all the lights, I'm sure there would be no problems there. They wouldn't be more suspicious than they already are. And I'm just trying to find positions that I can put myself in where I can either quickly, one after another, take each guy out. So, all right, wave 7, we're getting there. And I want to say thank you as well to anyone who really stuck it out through all of these videos. I know they're not the most interesting videos to watch, but they'll definitely help you improve your Splinter Cell game, your game play, your game style, what have you. But yeah, again, thank you guys for watching these. Appreciate it. Oh God, the dogs. Oh no. Okay, this is probably the most trouble I've had in this game is with the dogs. Whenever there are dogs involved in this, they spot you too quickly and they alert everyone else to your presence. So definitely hiding up here where I am right now, that it tends to become a lot harder. And also it's very hard to outrun those dogs as well. You can close doors behind them, but if they alert, regular guys, if there's a good mix of regular guards and dogs, then yeah, you're not gonna be in for a fun time, that's for sure. And again, I don't really know why I go to this level of meticulous ghostiness, but it's I don't know. It's the way I feel Splinter Cell should be played, if that makes any sense. How else would one guy? I know it's stretching the realistic barriers of this pretty well, but I don't know. It's just how I envision it in my mind. So yeah, I hope you guys are having happy holidays. I hope you guys are being safe. Just don't drink and drive or anything like that. Make sure you take a cab home or what have you, and visit your family. I've been watching. Sorry, I keep saying a lot. I apologize for that, but I've been watching these documentaries. My mom. I almost got caught there. My mom's a mental health and addictions nurse. So I've been watching all these documentaries on YouTube of all of these cases where there are people addicted to crack and heroin and crystal meth, and there's this really weird drug that I was looking at called crocodile, and it's KROCODIL. It's based out of Russia, I believe. I'll send a link to in the description for the documentary that I found. It's a quick documentary as far as documentary standards go. It's only, I would say, 30 minutes, 25 to 30 minutes. And basically this drug, I forget the ingredients that go into it, but it's 3 different basic ingredients, and you can get them at any pharmacy, no questions asked, over the counter, everything. And then there's this huge chemical what am I trying to say? Chemical situation that goes on, this chemical reaction and this very dangerous procedure in creating it. Sorry, brain fart there. But anyways, what the side effects are, I basically Google image searched the side effects for crocodile, people who have been subjected to crocodile or have tried it, and they are not pretty. I almost lost my lunch. This is a drug that heroin users, which heroin is probably one of the worst drugs in the world, heroin users are afraid to use and are refusing to use, even though they're using a drug that is destroying their body anyway, but they're terrified of this drug. And it basically eats away from the inside. Say you miss a vein, which heroin users sometimes do. You miss a vein, and that would have life endangering side effects. And why it's called crocodile, I think it's a different word in Russian. Anyways, why it's called crocodile, there's a side effect where it leaves your skin scaly, hence, crocodile, and scaly and gray and weirdly pigmented, and it eats away at the inside, and there are pictures where it just shows the bone. It's all the way down to the bone, and there's just skin deteriorating around it, and it is one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen in my life. It's not for the faint of heart, obviously. Just make sure, if you're younger, that you get an adult's permission to watch this documentary, but it is really, really gruesome. And they interview these two kids who were idiotic and tried doing it because they thought, it's just a drug. Yeah, we're going to try all these different drugs. And they're really young. And what's really horrible about it is that one of them is now completely paralyzed and brain dead, and the other one can't really think correctly. Can't really think, keep a train of thought or anything like that. That was an accident by smashing that door, but that's okay. As long as they don't see me, I'm all right. Just want to keep my cool for a few seconds here. Anyways, yeah, a really, really gruesome drug, crocodile. And yeah, people have been using it, and I don't know why they would use something like that destroys their body. That just, I don't even know if it, apparently the high is really good from people who have tried it, but it's just, that's insane, like, why even take the risk? Why even go to the point of having heroin or meth? How do you even start doing that? How do you even say, okay, this is a good decision? I'll send another link to you guys, and this is a completely unbiased photojournalist who basically lives his life just talking every day to these crack addicts and people who have been who have become prostitutes and heroin, any type of drug users to feed their habit. And a lot of them have been abused as children, and it's very, very gruesome to see, but he treats them like people, which is nice, because they are people, And he was really, really disgusted by this remark that this cop made towards this lady, who she's very, very large. I guess she's pretty fat. She's a crackhead. Crack addict. Crackhead's a pretty mean term to say, but she's addicted to crack, and she's a prostitute, and this guy is taking high-res photos of her and talking to her about her daily life, and being a companion for those people who are homeless and vagrants and run down, and they're under the poverty line and what have you. And he treats them like people, and this cop comes by basically, and he breaks up the interview that this guy has with this woman. And yeah, this is where the juggernauts start coming in. Anyways, he breaks up this interview this guy has with this woman. They want to arrest her or what have you, or they just want to make sure she's not doing the obvious, But then afterwards, they make a remark saying, "Why would you take a picture of that?" And that got me thinking, why wouldn't he take a picture of that? Why wouldn't he want to bring attention to these serious crises that go on in maybe not our lives, maybe maybe some of our family have been affected by it, whatever, you know. It's a detriment, and it shouldn't be overlooked by people. People should be trying to help each other, but instead, you know, anyways, I'm just gonna quit talking about the subject for now. But if you guys do want to look at it, I'll definitely send the crocodile link, and I'll send a link to this guy, his pictures, and under each picture they're high res pictures, and he tells a lot in each picture. It's really cool how he's able to just basically make a whole story with one picture, and then he has a little description under each one, and it's definitely an eye-opening read. It's a bit, you know, it's pretty sad, but you know, you just have to look at those problems that you have in society and just stare at them right in the face, and, you know, deal with them head on. But definitely a great human being for sure, who is taking those pictures. I think his name is Chris. Yes, I think his name. Yeah. Anyways, back to Splinter Cell. Enough depression. So, all right. So we're down to 4 hostiles here, and that's really annoying when those guys go back to back like that. It's really inappropriate for what I am trying to do. And I figure out the juggernauts. I figure out their path and then go up behind them. But I think a more viable option, an easier option, I just got caught there. See, I'm able to bolt it, and, you know, since he's not looking at me, I can easily evade him and he will go back off alert. But yeah, definitely try and do a death from above for those juggernauts. That's what I find to be the easiest way of taking them out. But make sure, obviously, there are no other guys looking straight at him. So yeah, 27 takedowns. Anyways, guys, I think I am going to, you know, just kind of cut off the commentary for the rest of the videos, just because the videos are pretty long, and, you know, I gotta edit other videos, and, you know, nothing really there that you haven't really seen before. You know what I mean? You get the gist of each video. If you want to just view them just to understand, you know, some tactics or strategy or what have you, then yeah, be my guest. Anyways, that's it for me for this video. Anyways, guys, have a holiday, and, you know, spend it with your family and your friends and your loved ones. And yeah, all right, I'll see you next time. All right, later.
Spread out and look. We've got company. I need your help here. Keep looking. Let's do this. Everything clear on your side?
Hold up. I think he's unconscious.
Here. Everyone on alert. We've got an intruder. Find him.
Not a sound.
Everyone on full alert.
It looks like he's secure.
Stay quiet.
Everyone, spread out and search. Intruder in the area. Look for him.
Wait, I think he's still alive.
He is still here. Everyone, keep looking.
Wait, I think he's still alive.
Keep looking until we find him.
حركات تضيع الوقت.
Let me look. I'll come at him.
Eh?
Wait, I think he's still alive.
Everyone on
Find
full
anything?
alert.
Nothing here.
Sure. Come on, I need help with this.
Are you kidding?
ده مش موجود هنا. تحركوا.
Wait, I think he's still alive.
Everyone start the search pattern.
Is this guy still breathing?
انتبهوا، هو موجود هنا.
Don't see him over here.
ماشي. Is this guy still breathing?
Everyone, start a search pattern.
هو لسه برا المكان.
احموا دوركم، اكيد قريب.
ازاي؟ I thought I heard something.
هو لسه برا المكان. أنا مش شايف أي حد.
ايه؟
That's the last of them for now. The coast is temporarily clear. I can send a chopper for you, or you can stick around to go after an enemy HVT. I'm pulling you out before the next wave. Good work.
Our account balance has been updated.